welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to talk about what are the mistakes that people are actually doing when they're starting the data science industry. So let's this video started. A lot of people who are actually starting the data science industry are actually making a lot of mistakes related to their career choice. So what the people actually start to do, let's say someone want to be in the data science industry. When the people start to look for a job in data science industry, what happens is that they want to get into the any job that is related to the word data science. Okay, in the today's world actually a lot of companies have been coming from a different types of role in data science industry, and lot of those roles are actually scrap. So scrap means that a lot of people actually, a lot of companies are actually hiring for data science role, actually they don't do a lot of work related to data science. So what mostly people think about the data science is that people actually are going to world doing the data analysis, data science, and actually fitting the algorithms, training the model, something like that. But yeah, these kind of roles are there in the industry. But the thing is that not all the roles of the data science are of this type. So mainly a lot of time people actually stuck in doing the dashboard kind of thing, making dashboard for the data analysis using the Tableau and other kind of thing. Yeah, they are actually not going to work with the Python and R most of the time also. So when you are trying to get to the data science industry, the most important thing is that try to have a very specific role in your mind. Like what is the roles that you want to get in? Do you want to get into the AI/ML kind of role? Do you want to get in the analytics kind of role? Do you actually want to work in R or Python, or actually statistics or regression or time series or deep learning or natural language processing? What kind of thing do you want to work on? The idea behind the work that you want to do, the next thing you have to do is that whenever you are applying for the job, then you have to make sure that when the job description that is actually being given to you for the particular job, you read that particular job description very clearly. A lot of times people will be writing about the analytics and data science, and you will read the job description, you will find that not all the jobs are of the types that you want to do. Mostly people who are actually hiring for a particular type of roles will try to attract a lot of candidates based on those packages and money itself. And like a lot of candidates also actually they don't want to work on the different types of roles, they only are focusing on the money. But let me tell you that if you want to enjoy certain kind of work, obviously you should try to get into that kind of work only. It's not about the money itself. In the beginning you may think that you obviously want to get into job, but when you are trying to switch after a particular job, you have to make sure that whenever you are trying to switch, you want to switch in the particular industry that you want to get in, and not on the any kind of data science related field. So a lot of people actually are not doing this kind of thing, and they're actually when they're switching, they're just trying to get into the data science industry only. And obviously most of the people are not happy with their work because they want to work on some AI/ML kind of thing, or let's say they want to work on the analytics kind of thing, and they're stuck in the opposite roles. So have a clear idea about the roles. If you want to work in any kind of industry, during the hiring process itself, talk to the hiring manager about what is the role specifically required, what is the things that you require to do, and see if that kinds of role is actually aligned with your interest or not. Actually I want to work on AI/ML kind of thing, so when I started to switch for my roles, I actually started looking for data science role only. And when I started to look for a switch, I obviously started receiving a lot of job offers from other company, obviously for the interview itself, that is actually related to different kind of things like risk modeling analyst or data analyst or analyst itself, or some other kind of software engineer profile or product analyst. But I was very sure that I want to work in the AI/ML industry. Obviously maybe product analyst pays you more, maybe the data or software engineering pays you more, but preference was still the data science or profile on which the role is slightly related to AI and ML kind of thing. Whatever the role you want to work on, you have to choose those particular things only. So many time people are confused that the people decide what are the roles that they want to work on. So the most important thing is that what is the things that you enjoy. Maybe enjoy writing ML codes, maybe enjoy writing the codes for data analysis, maybe enjoy making dashboard itself. So dashboarding is not a bad thing. Eventually a lot of people actually are in the business side of the data analysis and data science, and they actually enjoy the dashboard and all the dashboard thing a lot of time. So that is not the bad thing. If you want to work on any technology and if you are not working on that particular thing, that is the bad thing. Let's say if you want to work on data analysis and you're working on the dashboard thing. Let's say you want to work on the dashboard thing and you're working on the machine learning and heavy algorithms that you don't understand. So these kind of things are better, and whatever the roles you may be in. So try to get a roles, try to get a good roles based on your requirement, based on what are the job profiles you want to work on, and don't see for the money in first for the beginning 2-3 years of the life. Because whatever the jobs you are trying to get in, you can obviously earn a lot of money. Obviously you can earn a lot of money as AML engineer, you can obviously earn a lot of money data analyst, data engineer, software developer also. So don't go for the money itself in the beginning. Just go for the roles that you want to work on. Be a specialized learner. If you want to work on data science and machine learning, if you want to work on deep learning algorithms, if you want to work on data engineering side, if you want to work on the SQL and dashboarding side, so whatever the work area you want to work in, just try to get a job in that particular thing and get specialized in those things, because those things will eventually reward in the long run. So don't try to get in the random roles related to data science. Obviously a lot of people are there who are actually doing any kind of job in data science. So they either can be data analyst, they either can be data scientist, they can either can be ML engineer, they either can be data engineer. So they don't have any preference. So having a preference actually makes your specialized learning in a particular field, and that will help you gain more rewards, obviously higher pay rates in the later part of the life. So in the beginning itself, just try to get specialized in a particular field. Try to choose the field according to your specialization, according to what you want to do, what you enjoy to do, and what the things that don't bore you, that actually the things that actually excites you to work on. Like many people are actually interested in learning AI/ML because AI/ML actually kind of things they enjoys that the predictions and actually the training agent or training a model that can actually predict something from the data. So they are actually fascinated about this type of thing. So whatever the roles you are interested in, just try to get a good job in that particular thing. Or obviously if you are stuck in some bad job, or obviously if you are not in that particular thing, obviously when you try to switch at that particular time, you can get do that. And let me tell you one thing also, that when people try to get a job in the college itself, they are not actually too much have a control over the roles that they want to get in. So in college, like everyone wants to get a job. I also wanted to get a job. Everyone wanted to get a job. So when you try to get a job in the college itself, and the next time you get a job, the next time try to switch, that is the point where you should decide what is the thing that you enjoy and what is the things that you want to do, and try to switch in that particular industry. So that's the thing behind the switching also, that like people don't switch for people also switch for better money, but yeah, initially people switch for better roles, better things that they understand, they want to work on, this is their specialized name, and that thing will pay more in the future. So that's all for this video. In this video I want to tell you about that when you are trying to get switch over your jobs, just try to be in the field that you want to work on, and it will reward more in the longer run. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video.